To say that modern-day Marvel Comics is a mixed bag of business and editorial decisions is to really undersell just how annoying it all is for readers. From tying almost every story to an event of some kind, to refusing development for some popular characters, to ending their most interesting and profitable initiative in a long time with the Ultimate Universe, Marvel has made longtime fans such as myself wander off. Furthermore, with recent sales figures looking at superhero books from the big two, DC once again crushes Marvel with the sales of their Absolute and Compact books. Hell, the only books that have really sold all that well from Marvel on that list are their Premiere Collection and a reprinting of a classic story in Daredevil: The Man Without Fear. So the things that are really attracting people are the older stories where Marvel really lets their creators do their jobs without the insistent need to reset to the status quo every couple of years. But prior to this, on May 11th, Marvel published an announcement that would really just tick me off. On this day, Marvel announced that they would be making a new publishing line that be focused on horror-centered remixes of our favorite characters. All fine and dandy until I read the word interconnected. Yes, you heard that right. Instead of fixing their mainline continuity books and stopping themselves from giving new fresh starts every 2 years or so, they've decided to announce a new interconnected universe. Personally, I see this as a decision born out of the frustration of comic readers who've put in a lot of time into the now finished Ultimate Universe, especially those who have read Ultimate X-Men and the Ultimates. Or just maybe this is born out of the realization that they put their foot in their mouths when deciding to end it and seeing how their direct competition in the Absolute Universe just keeps stomping them. Hell, 3 days after this announcement, Absolute Green Arrow completely sold out in pre-orders, and DC issued a press release that stated they'll immediately go for a second printing. Mind you, the book wasn't even out yet, and it already outperformed Absolute Batman when it initially came out. So what is the Midnight Universe? Well, according to Marvel themselves, it's meant to be a universe interconnected by rich lore building where Marvel's most definitive, modern creators are given free reign to reimagine heroes with shocking twists and chilling transformations in boundaryless, creator-driven storytelling that will keep readers on the edge issue after issue. And that's rich coming from you guys when you had that going for you with the Ultimate Universe, huh? But let's not knock it just yet. Who's leading the charge with this, and what are they cooking up? First up, we got Jonathan Hickman, one of my favorites, and that pretty much made a halfway decent Spider-Man book that floundered about, but made great Avengers, Fantastic Four, and X-Men books for a time. His Midnight Tale is centered around the latter, but instead of mutants having to deal with the ramifications of clear racism, sexism, and the rest, this time they're vampires! And more specifically in this universe, NYC is stalked by vampires and the mutant empires, all while another entity basically hangs over them to ensure peace. But a war is brewing. Next up, we got Benjamin Percy of Punisher fame with his Midnight Fantastic Four story. In this one, they'll basically uncover interdimensional horrors and then bring it back to Earth alongside the core members, basically changing in strange ways. And lastly, we have Philip Kennedy Johnson of Infernal Hulk success, where he crafts his own sick, twisted version of Spider-Man. His Midnight story will feature a young Peter Parker as he's taken in by Oscorp to be experimented on, and basically makes him a spider-human hybrid. Oh, and Oscorp is going to use whatever they found to make that happen in Peter to make that happen in other people. So, how the fuck do these connect at all on a fundamental level to justify making this a whole-ass universe? We couldn't just make this its own line, the horror imprint. No. We had to make this an interconnected universe because that'll surely get people to buy our books, right? And hell, Marvel is overhyping the shit out of it in this blog post. Really, I'm gonna be at the edge of my seat with what? Man-Spider? Been there, done that. But what about the human-animal hybrids, Foster? Been there, done that. Some of the X-Men are vampires. Okay. But the Fantastic Four are bringing horrors beyond our wildest imaginations.
Oh no. Anyway.
All of these stories, on a conceptual level, could work in isolation. It is true that the teams behind this are Marvel's greats right now, but the nagging notion that all of these things need to be interconnected where conceptually there is no through line, it just feels like this imprint is a desperate attempt at capturing readers, which is an assumption that is only bolstered by the fact that this post came out just a couple of months after the Ultimate Universe closed its doors. And this announcement hasn't made the splash they probably hoped for. As of the writing of this video, Midnight X-Men has been available to pre-order, but hasn't made any headlines even at the tiddlywink the size of Absolute Green Arrow. And the X-Men community over on Reddit isn't all too happy about it. But it's also Reddit, so take that with a grain of salt. But now the question remains, will the line actually be any good? As I've mentioned before, the stories could work by themselves, but color me completely unimpressed with the teases we have received thus far. And what are your thoughts on this announcement? Is the Midnight Universe just another flounder that'll get its lights cut off in the next 2 years? Or are we actually in for something special that Marvel is just sucking at properly selling me on? I'd love to read your comments and have a discussion about it below. So that's it for now. If you like this video, leave a like and subscribe for more comic book content. It's your boy Foster, and I hope you have a good day and a good night.